Student Services Australia has got one thing in common, and that's university students, and then we operate on a whole range of different businesses. We have something like 500 domain names, which is a lot. And I guess obviously we're across, currently we're probably operating in about 6 different industries. One of our earliest businesses was magazines subscriptions. University students, high school kids can get an education price for magazines, and we have a website, magazinesforstudents.com.au. Similar site, educationsoftware.com.au, sells education price software to university and high school kids. Then we have a little bit sort of different style websites. We have, we think, the world's biggest textbook exchange with textbookexchange.com.au. It's a marketplace where students can buy and sell textbooks. We own flatmates.com.au, big share accommodation website, and then we have a student version of that, which is called studentflatmates.com.au. So quite a range of businesses with the one thing in common of being university students. I guess in our company we've had a big debate about whether we should have one encompassing big brand and just a single brand across all the services. We do actually partially do that with a website called studentvip.com.au, and that puts a lot of our services in a package. Well, I guess the reason we haven't completely done that is, one is historically we've built each of these sites sequentially and they've ended up with their own name. Secondly, from a functional point of view, if you're at a magazine site and it's called Magazines for Students, already I know I'm in the right place. If I'm thinking of buying a textbook and I want to search textbooks, Textbook Exchange sounds like the right place to be doing it. And I guess the last reason is Google. So much of our traffic comes from Google. And if I wake up today and want to buy a second-hand textbook, I'm not going to type in Student VIP into Google. I'm going to type in second-hand textbooks. And we're number one for the word textbooks with Textbook Exchange. So we decided we didn't want to mess with that. And so we've kept separate domains and separate functionality. So you know, from a functional point of view, it works quite nicely. And then tried to link them through a couple of overarching websites. Not renewing domain names. I really kick myself some of the domain names I've accidentally not kept on top of. We only recently put all our domains into Netregistry in one place so we can keep an eye on where they all are. Very, very important. We've let some wonderful domain names go. And you've got to be careful too, you put them all in one place, and if you've got a lot of domain names, it becomes even more important to do that, because you might have a lot of domain names you don't care too much about. You don't mind if they expire. They were thoughts and other strategies that aren't going to happen. But amongst them are some really valuable ones. So you've got to make sure if you've got a lot of domains, particularly your valuable ones, are getting renewed. My number one tip for domains, I guess the first thing is to go to Google Trends. If you want a generic name, you need to find a generic name that in Australia is ranking really highly in Google and is searched a lot. So I go to Google Trends and then see what domains are available around the big search terms.